Cool trick, by the way. Spell. I've never thought about that before. I've never had that interaction happen. Does that delete the damage? I actually don't know. It does? What? I didn't know that. I learned something new today. His healers were dead, by the way. Gravestones already had their names written on them. That's a kind of a cool way to deal with. That's a cool way to deal with hook towers too, to be honest. Yeah, he gets it. Nice. Way to recover. Dang. There we go. You got the triple. It's all that matters.
Extortion here. Gonna be showcasing the mass furnace strategy in CWL. I'm gonna be showing you guys the hit real quick on what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Warden down here, try to clear this stuff down here, fireball this X bow because that would get this area. 2 of the multis will go down, and then I can just start my attack with the queen and king on this side or on this side. But I think I might go on this side because I could just put my RC up here and take care of this area. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, well, let's follow the plan like it was. Put the warden down here. Put furnaces on every single corner. Sometimes there's troll Teslas. That sucks. But yeah, let's clear the bottom so we can get a nice little fireball at that X bow, so we can get both of those inferno towers. And yeah, I already know what's gonna happen. This is a replay. My warden, oh my gosh, dude, my warden just doesn't listen to me, man. When I tell him to go somewhere, he says, nah, let's go the other way. So he always throws me off. You'll see what's gonna happen right now. So I originally planned for the warden to go left as he's going right now, you know. So I started the fireball, boom, boom, fireball that expo. You know, we got them both perfect, you know. And we're like, okay, warden's gonna go left. No, he goes right. Okay, so don't panic if your plan doesn't go as planned. You just, you know, if you wanted the warden to go left and you wanted to start your attack on the right, you just start, you know, you just flip it over. So now we're starting our main attack on the left side with the queen and king. I wasn't multitasking, so my warden died, but it's okay. By the way, look at that, Sneezy, she took out 2 black mines. That's the real MVP right there. But yeah, right here, just paying attention to my king and queen. My king started walking out, which is bad, and he started walking back in, so that was great. Looking at the warden, he's fine, he's gonna be cruising. I'm gonna pop the ability for the king when he goes to that air sweeper, which he did. That's perfect. Now we're just gonna deal with the CC, put the RC at 12 o'clock, and just clear the rest of this base. And yeah, this strategy just overwhelms a lot of bases nowadays, so I really do recommend you guys using it. It's mad easy. Like, you just put down furnaces and it does everything for you. You just watch your king and queen and use the spells on them. You mostly want to use it on your RC and on your warden. But yeah, I did some attacks live on Shock's stream and I exposed one of the tricks that I've been using for a while. I've been trying to put him on, but he doesn't really listen. But now that he saw me do it on his stream, I shock. So let's go see what my trick was.
Oh yeah, so this is like almost exactly the same version of Furnace that I'm doing right now. You don't go out? Yeah, me either. We're twinners. Shashank Shock sent me 10 request follows accounts because of the big... That's true, I'm taking all of Dark's friend space up. Anytime I see a hook tower in the middle of the base like this, if I'm doing a Warden Charge of any kind, I just immediately think I have to fireball that hook tower. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I just have to. So like the sweeper would be pretty good. Oh, a sweeper would honestly be nuts. Because like even if you get an insane fireball, on that rage tower, and then your Warden gets hooked, man, it really sucks. I mean, that's still a really good fireball, right? That still gets insane value, but... Oh, the tornado's pulling the Warden. Oh, okay. We're going to keep this hook tower range highlighted. We're going to see how scary this gets for Extortion here. How he navigates this part. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, please hook my king right now, please. Oh, he gets lucky. Oh, nicely done. Nice hit. Now, 200 IQ play. If he was really on top of his A game, he would have known he only needed one earthquake with his fireball, and he could have saved his second earthquake and gotten rid of this monolith right here. But this looks like it's still going to be crushed. Nicely done to get your hook tower to get your king. Crushed. Look how many freaking spells he has left. What the heck? Does he have the Phoenix on the Royal Champion? Oh yeah, you just let her die at this point. You just swag all over this guy's dead body. Look at that. That's nuts. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a whole bunch of spell space. Nice hit. That they might be adding more event troops into throughout this anniversary month. Like from the little graphic, it looked like they were going to keep adding on, or maybe after this week the Azure Dragon won't be there anymore and they'll just keep doing them. Oh, in a future event. Oh, okay. So this month they'll be there all month, but in the future, okay. So yeah, then this month I just probably won't take it very seriously then. At least defensively. Okay, that makes more sense. Do I know Warcraft Elite? Yeah, I've definitely heard of the clan, and I feel like I know one or two players in it, but I can't remember. I feel like one of them was a YouTube member at one point, and I remember him sharing some screenshots asking for advice. I can't remember who it was though. I can't remember. You really want a top 5K, but this month probably ain't the month. Yeah, anytime there's an event stuff, it adds a lot of luck. The worse, or the harder, or the easier it is. Wait, what am I trying to say? The harder it is to defend well, the more luck becomes a factor. So this month, I feel like luck's going to be much more of a factor. Yeah, last month I got pretty lucky the last day with defense, and ended at rank 855. So I did finish in the top 1,000. So we got there. And actually, I went 320 on the very last day. Oh, you and one of your clanmates were a YouTube member. Maybe it was one of you guys then. But I remember on the very last day I went 320, and I remember looking, and literally 8 trophies difference would have kicked me out of the top 1K. So if I didn't go 320 on the last day of Legend League, I would not have made the top 1K. So I had to clutch it up and got kind of lucky. No, you can do it, I believe. Some event troop months you struggle to get top 1K. Yeah, that's exactly like it just feels impossible to defend. Yeah, it's just because everybody can go 320 all the time if they're just using event troops, right? That's what it seems like at least. Okay, he's got 36 seconds left. That Tesla will go down. Puts all the archers down. Yeah, he'll get this. Nice hit. By the way, shock request troops real quick. Just on this account. Perfect. I'll probably watch just like 1 or 2 more hits. And then call. Oh, that's cool. Did you guys see how the color came up on the screen? That's way cool. Oh, look. And then when he leaves the clan, it says cool too. All right, let's watch one more attack and then we'll kind of wrap everything up. We've got Extortion with the last hit. We've got a hook tower. When the hook tower is like not in the center, yeah, you can choose to fireball it pretty easily, or just put your warden on the other side. He chooses warden on the other side. Now, do you get a little bit of an easier fireball and just hit the rage tower, or do you try and get something a little deeper and get the clan castle? Roomwich tried wrecking his healers, man. That sucks. Good thing it doesn't do splash damage. Holy cow. Because the scatter shot would be really good. Whoa, he hits the expo instead. Oh, and the scatter doesn't go down? Oh, man. Unlucky. Luckily, this can be a pretty forgiving attack. I would much prefer if my warden went up instead of down, because down is close to the hook tower. That's always scary. This is getting close. And I feel like I'm jinxing everybody by watching their attacks. Oh no, a fire might landed on his healers. Uh-oh. One single... Oh, he recalls them. Does that delete the damage? I actually don't know. It does? What? I didn't know that. I learned something new today. His healers were dead, by the way. Gravestones already had their names written on them. And the recall spell saved the day. That's a kind of a cool way to deal with... That's a cool way to deal with hook towers, too, to be honest. Did you end up tweaking your mic settings? I have to wait for a preamp to get here. So it'll be just a little bit. Oh, freak, dude, ward died. Oh, again, don't revive your ward if you ice block him like that, because it freezes him, but he doesn't get the damage reduction. He'll still get the town hall. Honestly, he's got the Phoenix on the road champion, so he'll still triple this probably, but oh, this was closer than it needed to be. Yeah, he still has lots of time. Dang, what did I tell you guys? This really is such a forgiving attack. That's crazy. The fireball wasn't the target he intended. Had to use a recall to save his healers and stuff. The warden died. Look, there's an archer. Okay. Yeah, he gets it. Nice. Way to recover. Dang. There you go. You got the triple. It's all that matters. Cool trick, by the way. I didn't know that you could just recall your healers and save them all. Yeah, that was a good recovery. Kind of cool to be able to save your healers with the recall spell. I've never thought about that before. I've never had that interaction happen. That's gonna do it. It's 1 a.m. here, and I've got to go to bed, or I'm probably gonna die. So thank you guys for showing out. Thank you for participating in the friendly wars and everything. I'll see you guys next time.